I think the fact that Jackson Martinez couldn't believe he'd missed it as well. You know, caught
Rosed. Danilo in the Portuguese press this week. Danilo trying to make something of the loose ball.
We've been looking to get it at Almeida.
Expecting in May. Porto versus Benfica in El Clasico. And joining me for this one is Danny Higginbottom. It's a huge reserve teams in their final Champions League group games this week. 9 changes made by both managers tonight. And Porto with an early shout for a penalty. 16 goals in his 19 club games so far this season. Keep your eye on him. It's pulled back to the edge of the box. Well, Cesar, as that one came in from Danilo.
Yeah, it was a quick free kick. Something that's obviously been thought about on the training ground. He will have expected to do better because he's had it. So obviously it's a necessity that they do that. But what they have to be careful of, Luisao, fantastic play for Benfica, but he does it about them, trying not to give them any time on the ball. But what happens then? It's like a chain reaction where Porto can look to get behind the back four of Benfica.
The chase is on here for Danilo.
Not such a scientific ball, but just one ball played down the side could catch them out.
Danilo with the chip forward. Herrera rushing onto that hopeful pass. And Cesar forced him, got away with it amazingly.
Yeah, usually when you see a tackle like that, it's like a scissor tackle. There's no doubt about it would be a yellow card.
And now a wrestling match going on with Danilo, who is going to get a yellow. Nico Gaitan
hauled the better of him here. And Danilo's just saying, you know, you're not going to get past me. There can be no complaints there.
Opportunity for Nico Gaitan now. Surrounded by blue and white shirts. He'll have to settle for the throw-in. Moment. Herrera. Barcelona Loni did well to get the cross in there. Danilo trying to make something. Casemiro. That was dangerous play, but he got away with it. No problems for Cesar. Going out of the World Cup, doesn't it? Here's Herrera. Danilo continued his run. This is where he's dangerous, the right back. He's crowded out on this occasion. Salvio. Just out-muscled by the combined bulk of Casemiro and Martin. It's remarkable how scrappy this game has been. We've seen so many matches this season where... Danilo. Gets it back from Mateo. He was called in 2 or maybe even 3 minds there. It's Herrera, little dummy from him. Still trying to really find the pace of this game, I think. Now, Herrera eventually delivers the trademark long throw. It bounces on the 6-yard box, and Benfica have the lead.
He's watching the ball and he's not watching the man. Lima gets in front of him, he doesn't even header it, he looks in the area. If you watch this ball, it comes in and it bounces, and then he just ends up being put in the back of the net. People not following the markers. I think it's Danilo there, he's to blame.
Try and find Salvio again. There was an important challenge there by Marcano. As we said earlier, the scrap. And so far, the only goal has exactly been a thing of beauty, but Benfica won't care. The scruff of the neck, the Mexican. Danilo. More appeals for handball. No free kick. October 2008. To say that this is a rare experience is something of an understatement. Asked for that contest very early in the game. I'm sure we'll see more of the same in the second.
All season, so the initiative now and the onus is on Porto. Benfica.
In tomorrow's Champions League draw, Benfica weren't, and there was some real soul-searching that went on in the Lisbon club about that. Carried on absolutely where we've left off, hasn't he?
Yeah, and in the middle of the park. Roundabout, that's from home. Teams want to try and get the better of them, and it's something that they're used to, whereas Porto aren't used to this at home.
Now here's Danilo, chance for a run maybe from the Brazilian now. Here's Gaitan, drifts between 2, good play from the Argentinian. The bad-looking cross,
really stopping Porto.
Here's Gaitan, picks out Talisca. Deflection, and the goalkeeper's lost it, and Lima has another. Well, you can wait.
Far out of his grasp. There's no question of offside whatsoever. The shot comes in, the goalkeeper has to do better. But if anything, Looks as though he's ricocheted off his head more this last half hour if Porto to get back into the game.
Well, here is Danilo. Spotted the gap and went for it. Danilo. Very different feel about the game now. Seems far less frantic. Here's Danilo. Shooting chance for him. He didn't really get hold of it.
It's unfortunate. It's better though from the fullback, Danilo. We said he needs to get forward more, as does Sandro, to try and give that width and cause a few problems. And he's cut inside on his left foot, like you said.
There's with the delivery. Goalkeeper didn't get there. There's Samaris. Very important challenge on the edge of the box. And Porto, well, they had an opportunity. Benfica have been worked a little more in defence in the last 5 minutes or so, but
both the fullbacks have gone. It's only the two centre-backs that are there. So defensively, it'll be left open if Benfica can get out.
Porto and played for them for so many years. He is training again, incidentally, Helton. Here's Danilo. A few options ahead of him from his Quaresma. Here's Danilo. Gives Quaresma one to chase. Almeida will try to shepherd this one out. Danilo. Gets it back from Quaresma. Danilo. Oh, he's done brilliantly, the full-back. Now he finds Abu Bakr. Needs to be a good delivery, this. It's deflected behind.
So get desperate and play balls like that, and then straight away Benfica on the attack.
Gaitan wrestled out of it by Marcano. Ola John can't get there before Danilo. John again, he was caught there by Danilo there.
Yeah, he was. You can see the initial free kick has been...
Danilo winning that wrestling match with Ola John. Danilo knocks it long to nobody in. Route 1 stuff now. Raking pass from Danilo. 9 years, their first under the management of Jean.